Hello students, myself Dr. Rajeshwari HV, working as an assistant professor in chemistry JSS Arts, Science and Commerce College, Gokak. This is my third video on the chapter electronic spectrum. Now in this video, let us learn about Franck-Condon principle, which is a very important principle. Usually the electronic transitions are governed by the Franck-Condon principle. So, before we give the statement of Franck-Condon principle, let us know about Maxwell's-Boltzmann distribution law. At normal temperature, most of the molecules reside in zero vibrational level, and this information is easily obtained from the Maxwell's-Boltzmann distribution law, which is mathematically stated as n by n naught is equal to e to the power of delta E by RT, where n naught is the population of the lower energy state or the ground state, where n is the population of the upper state. Now, according to Boltzmann's distribution law, the Boltzmann distribution law will give the distribution of the molecules between the ground state and the excited state. If the lower energy state is a ground state represented as n naught and excited state is represented as n here, the population in the ground state is more, then we say so the transition from ground state to excited state is more probable transition. So transitions are also governed by the population in the ground state and the excited state. So, delta E is the energy difference between the two energy states. So, not only the population, the electronic excitations are also depends on the energy difference between the ground state and excited state. If the energy difference is less, then we say the energy required is also less. If the energy difference is more, then energy required for the transition is also more. And it is evident that population is controlled by delta E by RT, where RT is the thermal energy. Population is also controlled by thermal energy. The meaning, if the temperature is less at 0 Kelvin, the molecules cannot jump from ground state to excited state. So, the population of ground state will be more. The population is, if the temperature is more, then molecules can jump from ground to excited state, and the molecules will be even distributed in the ground state also. So the population between the ground state and excited state, the ratio of population between the ground and excited state is always important according to Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law. And the temperature is also important. That difference between the energy levels is also important. And these are all the factors that governs the electronic transition. Now we can illustrate the electronic transition using the potential energy diagram. So we have two curves here, the one with the ground state and second one is the excited state with the higher energy. Ground state has the less energy. So we have horizontal waves here, so which represents the vibrational energy. So this is V is equal to 0 level. From V is equal to 0 level, this is the most probable transition. So indicating that the population of V is equal to 0 level is more, and it will be the most probable transition. The wave function for 0 vibrational level, that is V is equal to 0, has a maximum in the center, indicating the region of maximum probability according to potential energy curve. So if you look into the transition and see the nature of the curve here, the wave function is in the upper level, and even in the excited state also it is in the upper level. That means the probability of this transition is more at the middle of the zero vibrational level. So with this, let us know what is Franck-Condon principle, the meaning of Franck-Condon principle. From the previous video we have understood that if you supply energy for any electronic transition, it is also accompanied by vibrational and rotational transitions. Okay, because energy required for vibrational and rotational transitions will be less. So electronic transitions, now let us compare electronic transition with the vibrational transition. Remember, electronic transition is very fast. It requires only 10 raised to minus 15 seconds, whereas vibrational transition requires 10 raised to minus 3 seconds. So the electronic transitions are 10 times more faster, or we can say vibrational transition is 10 times more slower than the electronic transition. So during this period, the momentum during the electronic transition, the momentum and the position of the nucleus will not change, right? So this itself is known as Franck-Condon principle, and that is why the Franck-Condon principle, the transitions, electronic transitions are always written by the vertical line. So we don't write a slanting line like this. It is always a vertical straight line. The electronic transitions are always represented using the vertical line. So let us read out the sentences more clearly. The time taken for an electronic transition is of the order of 10 raised to 15 seconds, and time required for the vibrational transition is about 10 raised to minus 3 seconds, which is nearly 10 times as slow as electronic transitions. So during the electronic transition, internuclear distance do not change. Remember, this point is important here. The nucleus will not change its position and momentum. So during the electronic transition, internuclear distance do not change by the act of light absorption. Hence, the transition process is represented using a vertical line which is parallel to the potential energy axis. Now let us illustrate this with the help of potential energy diagram. So we have given two diagrams here. In the first diagram, the transitions are written using the vertical line, and in the second line, it is not vertical, the lines are slightly slanted. So if the question is asked you which is an electronic transition, definitely we go for the first diagram, because always the electronic transitions are represented using the vertical line. So the Franck-Condon principle, only vertical transitions are written. So why the vertical transitions are written? Because electronic transitions are very fast. It takes only 10 raised to minus 15 seconds, whereas the vibrational transition requires 10 raised to minus 3 seconds. So electronic transitions are very fast. The position and the momentum of the nucleus will not change. That's why the electronic transitions are written using the vertical line. So with this, let us define a Franck-Condon principle. This is the definition of Franck-Condon principle. This will be asked for a 2 marks question, a very important question. An electronic transition is so fast, that is 10 raised to minus 15 seconds, compared to the nuclear motion or vibrational motion, that is about 10 raised to minus 3 seconds, that during an electronic transition, the vibrating molecule does not change its internuclear distance. Okay, so that is, the nucleus has same position and momentum as before the transition. Before and after the electronic transition, the position and momentum of the nucleus will not change. Okay, this itself is known as Franck-Condon principle. So now what is the application of Franck-Condon principle? We can find out the shapes of the absorption band. Let us take 3 cases here. Let us study 3 cases. In the first case A, we can see here V double prime is a ground state and V single prime is a excited state vibrational level. Vibrational levels have been shown using the horizontal lines here. In the first diagram, that is A, the transition is occurring from V0 to V0. So that is ground state to ground state. This is the most probable transition. That is why it is represented in the spectrum as a highest peak. 0 to 0 is a highest peak. And the second one is second case in the second diagram B. The excitation is occurring from V0 level to V0 level to V is equal to 2. The ground state, it is V is equal to 0. In the excited state, V is equal to 2. And it is not in the middle, it is occurring in the sideway. So it is less intense. The intensity of this transition is less intense. And in the third diagram, it is B, the transition is occurring from V is equal to 0 to V is equal to infinity, that is towards the dissociation energy. Okay, and you can see that when molecule jumps from lower to towards the dissociation energy, molecule gets enough energy, it will dissociate into atom, and this is represented in the spectrum as a continuum there. Okay, so these are the three cases we can study. Through this we can tell the shapes of the absorption bands. Now let us review the points once again. Most probable transition appears as the most intense absorption line that we have shown in diagram A is the most probable transition, because the transition is occurring from V0 to V0 level, and the population is also more in ground state. And few transitions are also possible from other positions of V is equal to 0 level, adding to the width of the absorption band. In the second case, the transition is occurring from V0 to V is equal to 2, and it is adding to the width of the absorption band. In the third case, if the transitions occur to the position corresponding to energy greater than the excited state, dissociation energy, the molecule dissociates directly on excitation, so discrete vibrational bands are not observed. Instead a continuum is observed. So if the molecule jumps towards V is equal to infinity, that is the molecule dissociates to give atoms, discrete vibrational bands are not observed. Instead you get a continuum that has been showed in the spectral diagram. So with this, the one of the most important application of Franck-Condon principle is the Franck-Condon principle is very useful in investigating the vibrational structure of the electronic spectrum. Thank you.